Assalamu alaikum students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine at your home. So students, today we are going to learn about the handicraft of India. Indian handicraft is an art of making craft by hand in India. It's called Indian handicraft. In ancient India, peoples live in colonies called tribals and they were used to make utility items for their daily need. That art of making the craft called handicraft and the items called handicraft goods. Let's see first handicraft, that is Madhubani art. What? Madhubani art. Madhubani painting is one of the many famous Indian art forms as it is a practice in the Mithila regions of Bihar and Nepal. It is called Mithila or Madhubani art. Often characterized by complex geometrical patterns, these paintings are known for representing ritual content for a particular occasions including festivals, religious ritual, etc. The color used in Madhubani paintings are usually derived from plants and other natural sources, and these colors are often bright and pigments like lamp black and occurs and used to create a black and brown respectively. Instead of contemporary brushes, objects like twigs, matchsticks and even fingers are used to create this painting. This is about Madhubani painting. Now let's see the next art, that is chikankari. The technique of creations of a chicken work is known as chikankari. Chikan is a delicate and the artfully done hand embroidery on a variety of textile fabric like silk, chiffon, net, etc. White thread is embroidered on a cool pastel shades of light cotton garments. Nowadays, chicken embroidery is also done with a color and silk threads in color to meet the fashion trends and keep chikankari up to date. Lucknow is the heart of the chikankari industry today and the variety is known as Lucknowi chicken. Understood, children? Now let's see filigree art. It is a form of intricate metal work used in jewelry and other small form of metal work. Filigree has become a special branch of jewelry in modern times. It was a historical part of the ordinary work of the jeweler. The city of the Cuttack in the states of Odisha is famous for filigree art. People of this city are the majorly involved in this unique art form. Hundreds of the families are engaged in producing various patterns of filigree jewelry. This is about filigree art. Now we will see about Banarasi art. A Banarasi sari is a sari made in the Varanasi and the ancient city which is called Banaras, and the saris are among the finest sari in India and are known for their gold and silver brocade or zari, fine silk and the opulent embroidery. The sari are made of finely woven silk and are decorated with intricate designs, and because of this, engravings are relatively heavy. Their special characteristics, intricate intervening floral and the fluid motifs, kalega and the bell, a string of upright leaves called jhalar at the outer edge of the border is the characteristics of these saris. Other features are gold work, compact weavings, figures with a small details, metallic visual effect, pallus, jal, a net like a pattern and the meena work. This is about Banarasi sari. Now see about Mekhela Chadar. Mekhela Chadar is a type of a sari comprising two pieces of cloth draped on the top and bottom, which is traditional attire worn by the women of Assam. The bottom half of this unique dress is called the mekhela, which is a cylindrical in shape and is on waist downwards over a petticoat. Understood, students? Now we will see about Kangiri pot. It's also known as a kangir or kangir is an earthen pot woven around with the wickers filled with hot embers used by Kashmiris beneath their traditional clothing to keep the chill at bay, which is also regarded as a work of art. It is generally believed that Kashmiris learned the use of the kangiri from the who were in the retinues of the Mughals emperors and usually visited the valley during summer. In Italy and Spain, braziers were made in a great variety of shapes and were profusely ornamented. Understood, students? Now we will see about silk. Silk is the strongest natural textile in the world. The smoothness and the non-slippery texture sets raw silk apart from the rest. Raw silk, which is milky white in color and its texture resembles a wool-cotton combination. In today's day, an aged silk fabric have spread out their essence into the neckties, bags, different apparels, covers, curtains, bedspreads, and many more. Understood? Now we will see Kondapalli toys. Kondapalli toys are the toys made of wood in the Kondapalli of Krishna district, a village nearby Vijayawada in the Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. Bomala colony translate to toys colony in the Kondapalli is the place where the art of crafting takes place. It was registered as one of the geographical indications handicraft from Andhra Pradesh as per Geographical Indications of Goods Act in 1999, and these toys were one of the variety of toys assembled in the houses during the festival of Sankranti. So this is about Kondapalli toys. Students, handicrafts are a mirror of the cultural identity of the ethnic peoples who make it. I hope you all are understood this video very well. Thank you.